Hi everyone, thank you for joining today's program, Digital Weekends with the Bruce. Grow your own seeds. Today you'll be germinating your own seeds at home. You'll get to observe this process on screen, then do it yourself. Hopefully by the end of this experiment, you will have your own plant grown from a seed that you germinated at home. So let's get started. I hope you have fun. So to get started, I want to show you all the supplies you will need. First, you'll need a bean or a seed. You can choose whatever you have to your liking. I used a lima bean. The next item you'll need is a plastic sandwich bag. I really recommend sandwich size. Then you'll need a paper towel. A single sheet will do. You can fold it in half, use a whole one, whatever works best. Then you'll need some water, and this will be for the seed. I'll explain that in a second. Finally, you'll need some tape. Painter's tape is what I had, and a permanent marker. So to get started, you're going to soak your bean or seed overnight in water. This will wake up the seed and get them ready to germinate. It'll also get you faster results if you pre-soak your bean this way. And once morning has come, drain the water and you'll have your bean. Soaked overnight, drain that water. This is my bean from overnight. It'll vary on bean or seed, whatever you use and how it looks, but you'll be able to tell because part of the seed coat will feel a little less firm. It might even feel like it could come off. So go drain that water and then come back with your seed because then we're going to do our next step. So go ahead and do that. So here's our seed from overnight. Like I said, you want to grab it. You should see some difference in it, but it will vary depending on what kind of seed or bean you choose to use. Next, you'll want to grab your plastic bag and your paper towel. You'll also want to have some water handy. So put that bean aside, fill up your container with water because we're going to want to soak that paper towel. You want it to be wet all around and be able to hold that moisture, but don't drown it. So if you get too much water in the paper towel, just make sure to squeeze it out. Once you've squeezed out that water and you have a wet paper towel, grab your sandwich bag. You're going to want to take that sandwich bag and place the paper towel in there, folded in half. So you'll see me do it on screen. It can be a little tricky, but you want it folded in half so it creates almost like a sandwich to hold your seed or bean that you've soaked overnight. Once you have that in there, grab your seed or bean and you're going to place it inside between the two folded ends of the wet paper towel. Like I said, it'll create a sandwich, and then you'll want to seal up your bag. Make sure to get as much air out as possible, but don't worry about it too much. And then once you have everything in there and sealed, you're ready to move on to your next step. step you're going to want to do is get that permanent marker. What I recommend is writing the date you start this activity at the top of your bag. This just helps you know how long your seed has been in the bag and keeps you in the mind of how long you should be observing or keeping your seed in the bag with sunlight. Then grab that tape because we're going to hang up our seed on a window that gets a lot of direct sunlight. As you can see here, I found the window that gets the most direct sunlight for me, so this is where I'm going to place my seed for the next week, and you'll see me taping it up here. And just make sure, like I said, to tape it up really good because you want it to get a lot of sunlight. Make sure it's direct, but if not, continue looking and find a place and fix the tape if you need to. Wait 24 hours, but once that happens, you should be able to see the seed starting to pop open and sprout after this time. So you can observe it, open up your bag, but I would recommend just leaving it, and you'll see some of the images of the seed getting direct sunlight. The next step will be to check on your seed in about 3 days. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more once we reach the 3-day period. Day 3, and you should have a fully sprouted seed. It'll vary on sunlight and weather. I didn't get a lot of sunlight this week, so it's not as fully sprouted, but check on it and then come back to your seed on day 7, which by this point you should have some more fully formed seeds or roots and some other things popping out that you can be able to plant in soil. So here's just some more footage of my seed getting more sunlight. As you can tell, it's not as bright during this clip, but it's throughout the week, so this is day 6 of my seed getting some sunlight and working on sprouting. Just keep an eye on your seed or bean and just do what feels right. Like I said, you'll be able to notice some more roots, growth, some seeds, some other things. And once you have that, you'll be able to do the final step of this project, which will be planting your seed that you've germinated. So this is my day 7. This is the best my lima bean can do. So once I have that, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in some soil and grow it some more. After those 7 days, you'll put the bean or the seed that's sprouted in soil, and you'll want to keep an eye on it. Don't pack it too much with the soil. Give it a little bit of water. And this will be a longer step as well, just like germinating the seed, but you'll put it in there and things should start to sprout and look like this that you're seeing on screen. And after about 7 days of taking care of it, you should be able to see a fully emerged plant ready to be planted in more soil and grow as its own. And after that, you will have a plant that you've grown and sprouted from seed to fully formed plant that you have in a pot with soil. That was a lot of fun, and you guys just did a simple science experiment at home, but it's important to know why seed germination happens. That seed coat splits and a tiny root grows downward and shoots grows upwards. This produces a seedling of a plant, which ultimately grows into a new plant. After some time, the plant bears flowers, and the flowers produce fruit, and the fruits have seeds in them. And all seeds can germinate when sown in moist soil or under moist, suitable conditions to produce new plants by nature or man-made processes. And these seeds are sown into the ground that creates new plants that are born. And if you enjoyed this digital weekend and want to share the fun that you've created with the permission of your adult and using the hashtag Bruce Museum, please share this activity on social media with your adult. If you're looking for more digital content from the Bruce Museum, please visit www.brucemuseum.org. Bye, friends.